Mr. Mojo Risin, and I think we're going to have quite a show. Possibly a Yoshi Ditto? Is that what I just saw? I think actually it is. So Mojo is rocking the Yosh rather than the typical Palu. And of course, I am joined by my pal Hangman, who is sitting down just now.
There's a Yoshi involved. Dare I say two of them?
Two Yoshis.
I don't approve of this debauchery.
This is nonsense. I think this was inspired by a Twitter post from Wisconsin.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah, the one where it was Comet, who is like #1 in that region, who plays Fox, and then like literally 6 other Yoshis in a top 8. Mm-hmm. There's like another character, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, that was not a very uncommon sight to see here on Long Island. So I guess Mojo wanted to join in on the fun. Oh.
He could have picked a different player to play against, though. I feel like if there's any player in the world who has experience in the Yoshi Ditto, it's going to be Suarez.
Sure.
Like, to say nothing of the litany of Yoshi that we have here on Long Island.
Yes, like, but I mean, do you know Mojo's Yoshi records against other Yoshis? I mean, first of all, he's got the stock lead right now. That's kind of crazy. The character also isn't exactly hard to use.
No. Speaking as one of the best Yoshis on the island with one hand.
One of? What do you mean one of?
Okay, best Yoshi on the island with
there
one
you
hand.
Go.
The character may not be executionally difficult.
Yeah.
But from the decision-making aspects, jumping is a rather big commitment with Yoshi because you have to expend your jump to take advantage of armor.
Sure.
And then also, he doesn't have a real up B by means of recovery. Like, that jump is everything. So once Yoshi's in the air, this is where he's at his most vulnerable.
But decision-making is one of Mojo's best traits. I mean, he's a good player, so he knows how to do that kind of stuff. Plus, I mean, if you look at his records, he's got a winning record. I think he's like 2-0 or 3-0 against Raptor, another excellent Yoshi on Long Island, who himself has a good record against Suarez. So, I mean, this is no laughing matter here.
Given that it's the best-of-5 territory in winners finals, we've got plenty of wiggle room. So I'm not expecting this to be the full Yoshi Ditto. Mm-hmm. If it is, wow.
I think what's going to happen is Mojo might win game 1. And then Suarez is going to crack down and win the next 2, and then Mojo will switch off Yoshi.
I could see that.
Plus, I mean, like, Suarez will catch on to the tricks, you know? Like, as a non-Yoshi main, he's only going to have so many, like, unique, like, tricks up his sleeve, whereas Suarez probably has a much deeper well of sneaky stuff. Nice down smash.
Down smash doing really good just to clear the field. You know, on one hand, I do agree with you with that, like, when it comes to the decision-making aspect. Yeah, that is one of Mojo's stronger points. But it's still only bringing us, like, an even playing field. And I feel like that's where, like, the argument of just, like, being a good player and then being a good character really comes into play. Right, because that was a really good stock from Suarez to take back game 1.
A lot of corner shenanigans. Mojo kind of just found himself without a lot of options. And once he committed to any of them, Suarez ate them all up in that corner situation. So, yeah, nice sequence of events for Suarez on that first game. I wonder if he'll be sticking it out, though.
I don't know. Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, Mojo's picking Palutena and Cloud, both of which do fare really well against Yoshi. So, like, while playing the Ditto is all well and good, he just is more well-equipped as a player, and he's more comfortable playing those two characters.
No, absolutely. And, yeah, it's no laughing matter how good Palu is against Yoshi, but...
Character definitely did lose a bit of that luster, though, by way of the fact that her grab isn't as obnoxious, and then also... Forward air not being as safe on block means that Yoshi does have Nair out of shield as a proper response. So you have to distance back air at its fullest in order to safely pressure Yoshi's shield. And even then, after a couple of hits on shield, it's going to stale.
Yeah, there's a... I don't know. I don't quite remember the record Mojo has against Suarez, but I feel like despite that stock made this matchup look super easy. Just keep doing that, you know?
Back air and dash attack.
Yeah.
Hello, tools.
What's a Yosh to do? Oh,
apparently it's that.
Triple. That is such a funny looking sequence of command grabs, and like the fact that they all hit like in a row like that is so funny.
Oh yeah, none of it's real. All of it is by reaction of Suarez and like pre-positioning, which is just like makes it funnier.
such a big commitment with that forward smash. I don't know if you saw the last set Mojo played on stream. He got Guy with the biggest roll read of all time. Huge F smash at the end.
That was cute.
Yeah.
Coming out of Egglay with the defensive option works out nicely most of the time because it tends to be one of the faster options you have out of it.
A lot of people like to air dodge down. I feel like that gets predictable after a while.
Yeah, and I think that's... Ooh, that was a really good catch.
Mojo now with a pretty clean 2-stock lead here.
Yeah, no, he is sitting pretty.
Yeah, he's not even necessarily at like that high a percent. 100's not the worst.
No, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, that is relatively healthy, given that he could still like fall back and just sort of play reactionary. Digging the warp cancel.
Nice bait from Suarez. Kind of waited for an option to get thrown out, and that worked out super well for him. Nice, sneaky stuff, but little too much mustard on that one.
Yeah, no, he exhausted his jump to get silly, and what is a Yoshi?
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know, like yeah, you did the silly stuff, but
at what cost? So I can see them running it back.
No, we're gonna go to tri-flat probably.
Oh, we were going in that direction.
Yeah,
they heard us.
I know that the Yoshis do like the tri-flat secretly. They won't admit it, but they
no,
do.
yeah. Suarez in particular loves his battlefields,
yeah.
And it is often a lethal stage to pick a Yoshi into, whether bringing them there or allowing them to go there on their own accord.
Yeah.
However, against the likes of Mojo, you don't really want to do that on the off chance that he brings out Cloud or stays Palu, both of which, once again, they do really well against Yoshi on those stages. Their kits just work really well.
Yeah. I mean, that game seemed like it could just be over in a matter of minutes with how dominant Mojo has been so far that game. But I don't know if the Palu stops working out. What do we do? Do we go with the Cloud? I don't know.
Here's the thing. I don't think Mojo's going to shake off of Palu. There's a chance, but I do think he's going to stick to his guns at a certain point.
Sure.
And Palu is definitely the one to hold on to, especially if that game 2 was any indication.
Yeah. I can't help but wonder, like, he went to...
How did he reverse that?
What the hell was that?
That situation shouldn't have been Suarez's.
Also, can we talk about how that down B, like, didn't get punished by the F smash?
What? Like, actually, this whole sequence of events.
What?
Yoshi, when he's too big, but that time not big enough.
I'm so confused.
This VOD will be used by the Yoshi propaganda minister.
Yeah.
To tell people Yoshi is like a mid-tier or something. You're watching doctored evidence in real time.
Yoshi definitely has a very good publicist, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy how he dodged tax evasion claims. Yeah. And now it's Suarez. He's sitting a little worse for wear, but he's got a lead. And at the very least, he looks like he's playing more comfortable against Mojo.
Yeah, definitely took a game to adjust to the not Yoshi.
A valuable game to be sure, though, because this definitely is the type of set that could sort of go one way, go the other, go one way, and just seesaw us into a Game 5. Because right now the tempo is fairly tepid, where like no one has a really dominant control. Like even last game, where it was pretty swiftly Mojo's game 2. Like Suarez was starting to make it come back, and that was like the worst air dodge Yoshi could have done. That was right into Palu's arms on a swift back throw, evens up the stock count.
Good job, Suarez, there. Like now, kind of recognizing that Mojo's been enjoying the what do we call it? The canoeing, the teleport canceling on the ledge of the platforms, and if Suarez keeps adapting to that, then Mojo's gonna have to mix up how he moves between stocks.
What I like most about the canoeing and just warp canceling in general from Mojo is that not only is he fairly consistent with it, but he also finds really good follow-ups out of it.
Yeah, he's always ready to do something after, as opposed to most players who just do it for looks and style. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. When it comes to advanced movement like that, I love the practicality that comes out of it. And Palu is a character that really does get rewarded for knowing how to move around with her.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Joker players that just gun cancel all over the place for no reason. What was that counter?
Like a tiny egg shard got reflected back. Palu was just scared.
Almost in position to punish that, but not quite. What a beautiful grab that was.
Just had to walk up and do it.
Yep.
Sour forward air cleans up the stock, and just like that. See what Suarez can do here at a deficit. With Mojo in a deficit.
Oh, so
I'm expecting
close.
another one of these. Oh no!
What a read.
Okay. Yo, even Suarez smiling that one off is like, yeah, I got.
You have to. Yeah, that was a gotcha moment.
Because Mojo definitely set himself up for that one with the pivot back and then charge up the up smash. Like, he knew it was going to work.
Mm-hmm. Nice air dodge to the ground. Get that quick tech to the left. Didn't want to be in a situation where that down air was going to hit.
Ooh.
Oh, good job, Suarez, avoiding that explosive flame, which was very well positioned by Mojo.
Take advantage of the fact that Yoshi is swift in the air.
Mm-hmm.
That was a beautiful grab.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Suarez doing a lot of jumping right now, getting caught by Mojo over and over from getting out of the corner, but it looks like he's finally escaped. I like that he's mixing in the command grabs now. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, what a big up smash commitment to make, but it works out, and Suarez shaking his head, not looking too happy here with Mojo sitting one game away, despite playing around in the first game, you might say.
I think there is a matter of Mojo catching on to those jumping habits like you were bringing up and then just preparing more and more aggressive punishes.
Mm-hmm.
So Yoshi's going to be in the air. You just knock him out of the air. It's that simple. Suarez caught out on cruise controls, leaving him in those positions for Palu to hit big.
Yeah, and like, what is a Yoshi without being in the air? His best trait is his excellent air acceleration and mobility, and Palu loves having opponents in the air because the nair and the up air so good at chewing up opponents, adding on the percent really fast, and of course you got an invincible back air, so you might as well.
Now, coming into Game 4, I'm curious to see what adjustments Suarez makes because he's been staying pretty fluid in the earlier halves of these games and like not getting too jump happy.
Yes.
But again, once he hits that autopilot mode, like Palu could just play around him so well.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that sneaky down tilt after the parry was really clean. One thing Suarez isn't changing up is this stage choice. I don't know how much I like this against Palu.
I think it's one of those situations where he's got to sort of stick to it. Because if we're going anywhere else, it's going to be battlefields, and even that, once again, it could get dangerous.
I suppose, but I think Yoshi just gains more, and I think that Yoshi especially wants less space right now. Closer combat means that jumping is less necessary, which means Palu anti-airs are less necessary.
That back air meant nothing because of Yoshi armor, but Mojo sticks on the pressure.
Mojo playing most of this game from, we'll say from outside. He's not holding center stage as much as you'd expect in a matchup like this. Instead, choosing to kind of go to the corner and invite Yoshi to come fight him there. And after doing so, he usually gets a nice reversal, and Yoshi ends up off stage like this.
I think it's really smart play because it's finding Suarez in the air more often than not. So if you force Suarez to play around that platform, you're making his approach really easy to read. And just like you highlighted, we're playing off stage a lot, and a lot of that is predicated by Mojo just reacting in turn to Yoshi pressing buttons on him, just like that.
Yeah. Oh, that was a big opportunity for Suarez, and he's trying to extend it with this command grab, but if he had gotten a bigger attack after the forward air, that would have been a much better sequence for him. And a great read on the down B going towards the ledge. Mr. Mojo says, no way. I've got a up air ready and waiting for you. I remember there was a previous set with these two. Unfortunate, not enough distance. There was a previous set with these two where Mojo put that up air in that same position, but I think a weird hitbox trade caused Mojo to lose the set, like last hit situation. And
oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, it's good to see that it didn't happen this time to him because it was a great read in both situations. Ooh.
I'll talk about weird trades down there and air trading in that situation.
Yeah.
Although, given the stock count, Mojo's going to take that.
Yeah, Suarez not looking too happy with his play right now. Maybe, but maybe this stock will be a better one for him.
I don't agree with this retreating to the ledge immediately afterwards. It's just a really bold call, given that Mojo has been so comfortable playing in control of the ledge.
Yeah. Good ledge play from Suarez, kind of forcing a bad commitment from Mojo with those eggs. And now it's looking like anyone's game here.
Why did he get sent in that direction?
That was a really spooky situation. I mean,
that was just a gross angle to get sent at, and because of that, honestly, face all things considered, if Suarez can find his back to the stage, this is an even game.
Yeah. You see how Mojo put that up air covering the high down beat? Oh, throws out just enough buttons to put this towards. Oh my God!
We're pressing everything.
This game is so close to being stolen by Suarez, who makes
every button must go.
He scrambled, but you know what? At the end of the day, it worked out. Mojo couldn't find a way to close it, and Suarez took advantage.
All right, this game 5 kind of big. Coming back to Stadium.
Right back. I don't agree with these guys repeatedly going here. I mean, I think this is a better stage for Palu than it is for Yoshi, but I mean, depending on the bans, I mean, Kalos, if it's open, you got to go there, you know?
I would agree that it's a better defensive stage, but I think even though Mojo's playing a very proactive game, he is staying active by the end of it all. So trying to play more passively just wouldn't work for him in this situation.
I don't know. I feel that he's playing his best when he goes to the corner and forces Suarez to approach. So maybe he would rather just this stage because the platforms are on top of him, making it hard to approach from the air. But, I mean, it still would have been worth a try if he had an extra game to play with.
Yeah, I mean, who knows if Mojo can run it back in Grands or if Suarez runs it back to him in Grands, because we still got to get through this game 5 first.
That's right.
Like, there is a lot of data to play with. Although I'm not especially surprised with the Stadium, especially given, like, the stubbornness of Suarez.
Yep.
Because keep in mind, we've been on Stadium several times because of Suarez.
Yes. No, 100%. And I think that was wrong.
Like, this Game 5 brought to you by Mojo to Stadium is, by all things considered, it makes sense given how well he's played, especially off the ledge and the plats these past few games.
Nice quick
Yoink
grab.
out of the sky.
These pivot grabs have been fantastic.
I mean, everyone acts like Palutena's grab has been absolutely gutted, but, like, her standing grab is a little less good, and like her dash grab and pivot are still good.
I feel like it's just been made more in line with the rest of the cast, not necessarily gutted. I think it was just very good.
Well, that's the thing. People are
Yoshi grab.
People are hyperbolic about the changes. Like, Palu is still a good character, and you're twisted if you think otherwise.
Oh yeah, 100%. Is Yoshi grab still weird Z-axis stuff in this game, or is that a melee exclusive? Because that running grab did not do anything.
I think that's just Yoshi grab being bad. Z-axis is not nearly as much of a problem in Ultimate as it is in earlier versions of Smash.
Did you see that super cool waveland from Suarez into get hit by Mojo? That was awesome.
We were talking about that fancy movement before.
Yeah, but it's got to have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Wavelands are good, but I guess Mojo was ready for it. Oh, down tilt. I don't know if I agree with the down tilt, although the angle it sends at is so good.
That's killing.
Oh, yeah.
But Suarez still got a lot of work to do. 108% on the board, and
that was so big. Holy moly.
Mojo is just so brash for putting those out there. It's not the first time he's done it, and it's worked the past couple of times.
Yeah.
But I think Suarez has had that behavior beaten into him that he's got to watch out.
Tech chasing with Nairs all day, getting 50% out of the deal. And an early kill at 50% at the ledge. Bad jumps from Mojo. I mean, Suarez, who was fishing for some sort of action, now has a small lead.
And the pressures of the situation is growing on. Like, where Suarez has found his wins in this set, he's like just barely scratched them by.
Yeah, so far all the wins have been fairly close. Even the Yoshi game was not free.
I know.
Oh, that was a good position for Suarez, but excellent decision-making from Mojo at the ledge means that he's not going to take too much damage for this one. As long as he can get this kill basically now.
Mojo's decision-making skills have been sharp, I think, this entire set, up until that previous stock on the ledge that Suarez netted early, because those are some hasty jumps. And that's very uncharacteristic of Mojo.
Yeah.
I can't believe he got away with that down B landing.
He got away, though, but 80%, like, how are we going to catch up now? 180% to 80%? Like, and it's still a full stock in the tank. Oh, tried to walk up and grab, but some sort of controller disagreement. There's the grab. Back throw should kill here.
I think up throw does it too, but back throw will get it done nicely.
Yeah, 80% now. That's the deficit to make up. One quick nair string means we could be in business. Okay, a little over ambitious with those forward airs.
Yeah, no, you have to like fast fall them like perfectly in order to get those to be a string. It's tough doings. Regardless, like Mojo's putting the damage on bit by bit. He does have to play this out passively though.
Yep. Suarez playing really well here. He's looking to make sure every movement counts, and that up air seals the deal. Suarez coming out on top that set. Didn't really look like it was going to end that way.
No, that was definitely Mojo's set to lose, and lose it he did, as Suarez finds himself to grand finals.